Hello. Hello. We are back here on Tuesday. We're going to do some TaleSpire map building. What's for the classic D&D map, Keep on the Borderlands. Yeah. So let me turn up the master volume of TaleSpire. Here we go. And I'll note right off the top that TaleSpire does not sponsor this stream. I just really like it a lot. And we're going to use it to build this map. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun thing. So let me go to my campaign collection of maps. And this should load me right into Keep on the Borderlands. I think I have it set to that. Yes. There we go. That is how far we've gotten. We have almost, whoa. We have almost the entire outer wall done. We just have to do this corner up here and the Citadel, or what do they call it in the module? I don't know. The main building, the Lord's Keep, the Lord's building thing. But yeah, we did a special stream on Sunday. Whoa, we're all the way. That's why it's all weird. We did a special stream on Sunday where we built this thing, the Inner Bailey Gate. So we have that done. That's complete now, and it's looking pretty good. So let's cut down through. Let's see. We got the top floor here with the bunk, the barracks, I should say, and the the boiling oil to pour on unwanted interlopers. I don't imagine that would be used very often, but hey, as I said before, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? Whatever. And then the first floor here, which we have to furnish still. One of these rooms is going to be the sergeant's room, and the other is going to be the captain's quarters, something like that. And then the other two sections, I think this is an armory, and this is going to just be an office where they keep track of the comings and goings and other stuff. Most likely, payroll, that kind of stuff. Human resources. So yeah, and we got these nice big gates here. Yeah, look at that. Cool. I really want TaleSpire to make a drawbridge. That would be awesome. Like a operating drawbridge. If you click on it, it'll do raise and lower. That would be cool. So yeah, there, we did that. We need to do this corner tower, which we surmised is actually going to be pretty easy, since all we really need to do is copy and paste this tower over here, because they're basically the same thing. And I can bring up the map for everybody. There you go. That is from the original module. So on the bottom right corner, we did that tower. That's the tower that we were looking at. So in the upper left, that's the tower we need to make. And we can do, yeah, I mean, we'll basically just be the same thing. We can't really do a circular tower, so the tower that we have down there is already rounded. So, hey, that's fine. We can go in and square the corners if we want to differentiate them, which we may do. But for now, I think I'm fine with this. So, let's see. Let me turn that back off. There we go. Excellent. All right. So let's do this. Let's get into build mode. Let's make sure we know where our grid is. There's our grid. Let me toggle the grid. There. Toggle that grid. Oh, something that we may want to consider and might just do right now is we have to make these bottom floor panels square. So let's just get rid of that one. Throw that in. No. There we go. Have to be at the right angle. Perfect. Get rid of this guy. Whoops. Throw one of these in there. Boom. And boom. All right, and the inside corner is already set. Yep. So we don't have to worry about that. Cool. So we have that selected. The tricky part is going to be to line it up with where we're going to place it, because it's going to be elevated from where it is right now. So we have to make sure that we make the grid, we bring the grid up to where we need it. Oh, we didn't put a door on that side. What? Oh, there's a dresser in the way. That's funny. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to fix fix the furnishings in there. But for now, we'll do that. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to have to rearrange that, but that's okay. We're gonna have to do it anyway. It kind of gives us a leg up. All right, so if we select to there, and how many squares is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So out to there, and then up. And we should select just the tower and not pieces of the walls adjacent. So if we copy, Control C, there we go. And then right click and drag our way over to here. We don't need to, the information's copied into our clipboard, so we don't have to have it visible here. Yeah, see, if we lose it, it's no big deal. We can always just Control V and drop it in. As long as we don't copy anything else, we're golden. All right, so it actually, I think the grid needs to be here, a full step down from the edge of this to accommodate the ground panel, the ground tile, I should say, or floor tile, whichever. So if we make sure that we're on an overview and hit Control V, it's the easiest way to get it into a visible. So we can either put it there. No, we need to put it there abouts. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to put a door on the inside. Yeah, so I think we got to put it. Is that too far? I got to turn it and see. No, wait, actually that's perfect. Right there. Right there is fine. So put it right there. We do have to move the door on up here, but that's fine. There's plenty of room to do that. And the door's right here, and we can probably put another one here if it lines up correctly. If not, if it butts right here, then that's fine. As long as there's one door leading into the ground floor, we're fine. And if everything else is lining up, yep. Let me just get rid of this and move this over. Whoops. There we go. And replace that wall. Come on. There it is. Boop. Nope. There we go. There we go. All right. And I'm probably going to have to move this door too. But that's fine. There's plenty of room to do that. All right. Cool. That was super easy. Getting that tower done. That tower is set. So now, as you can see, we're closing in real quick on the last bits of this. So how many squares do we have to the last bit? We have, let's see, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, and you can see my cursor here. Awesome. So I'm not just flailing about and, blindly. People are unable to see it, but you can see it. Cool. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Excellent. So we'll plan on that. Let's see. So 5 sections. We can just see here. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is 70. So we need all but the last 4 squares of this. And let me just go ahead and actually this is perfect Because if we move the grid up to level with the base of this wall, then we're guaranteed to place it where we need to relative to the tower. So let's see, we need all but the last 4. So there, that should do it. And then copy. And let's make sure it's lining up. Paste. And there we go. Excellent. And yeah, as I said, we're going to have to move this door. No big deal. We can go ahead and do that now. Let's get rid of this. Move this over here. it was in front of that, behind that wardrobe. That's fine. Move that there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. So in this gap, this is our big project for today. We have to do the, and we should probably find out what the book actually calls this area. So we're not just going back and forth on our terminologies here. So number 24, I think is where the description is. Oh, no. Okay. I guess that's below this area. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong map. That's why. I'm looking at the descriptions of the Caves of Chaos. The Keep Fortress. The Fortress is what it's called. This place has many tiers and is solidly built to withstand a siege. The lowest level consists of a 15-foot high front section. The round flanking towers are 60 feet high. All right, those little tiny towers on the end, which are only 10 feet square. Huh. Okay. We might be able to do that. Not really. Not really, though. They would need to be the half-corner walls. Yeah. It would just, and they would be empty. There would be no way to get into them. Ugh. And then it looks like there are doors that lead into and out of them. Well, that's kind of, yeah, here and here. So we're going to have to figure something out for that. I mean, they're not numbered, so they don't have room descriptions. So I don't think there's actually anything in them. It just looks like there's, you know, paths into them or out of them. Huh. I mean, they could just be... They could just have openings within the keep that lead to, like, a ladder that leads up. That may be enough. I think that may be enough. I think we can get away with that. Just as a means of going up and down through the keep. Fortress is what it's called. The fortress. All right. So sure, we can just plan on putting ladders in these 2 little towers, which are just 10 by 10s. Those are tiny. So yeah. All right. Onward with the description. The door is solid iron. Sure. All sections have battlements. Okay. Inside are a great hall, an armory for the cavalry, and several side chambers for small dinners and meetings. The cellars below have vast stores of provisions, quarters for a score of servants, a cistern, and a dungeon area with 4 stout cells. Okay, cool. A dungeon area. That's good to know. The Castellan resides in Area 27, but he and his assistants will be in the lower part of the palace during the day, tending to business and holding audience. There will always be 8 guardsmen in plate armor with crossbows and swords on duty on the walls, and a like number with plate armor and shields and swords stationed inside. The whole place is well appointed, and the furniture is heavy and upholstered. I don't know if we really need that much of a description there. A second floor, there are rooms here for up to 36 cavalrymen, plus 2 chambers for special guests. There are 12 heavy cavalrymen in plate armor and shields, and sword and dagger each. There are also 18 medium cavalrymen in chainmail. Yeah, we don't really need that. Their rooms are Spartan, with a cot, chair, and armoire for each. Why is there an asterisk on armoire? Is there a definition for armoire somewhere in here? I mean, I know what an armoire is, but why is there an asterisk on it? Two couriers, men-at-arms with leather armor and swords are currently quartered in one side chamber. All right. The tower, number 25. Oh, those are the towers on the outside. Okay, and those are 20 feet by... They're about 20 feet square. Or 20 by 10. Each is 40 feet high with battlements and pierced with arrow slits to cover the east and west corner areas. The fortress men-at-arms are housed in these structures and in the towers indicated by 26. 26. Those 2 little rooms are sections here. Those are the central towers. Okay, so those rise up from the 2nd floor. They rise 20 feet. Okay, yeah, 20 feet above the roof of the fortress, with a 5-foot battlement above their roof. Their 2 upper stories house 12 men-at-arms each, 6 in plate. Yeah, across. Yeah. Who are off duty. It will take 1 turn for them to be ready for battle. Yada yada. And the 2 lower floors are the Castellan's assistants, the scribe and an advisor. 27 is the Castellan's chamber. This portion of the fortress is 10 feet above the main roof and has battlements. Inside is a private room for commander of the whole keep. It is lavishly furnished with a silver mirror on the wall, a malachite bowl, ooh, fancy, on a table, and a fox robe worth 1,200 gold pieces in his armoire. He has a small silver case, which contains 40 platinum pieces. The Castellan, he has stats for the Castellan. All right, that's fine. That's cool. I like. That's a decent description. I used a lot of the in the couple times that I've run this. I've used the Keep on the Chaos Scar for the majority. Oh, opening things for the majority of my reference. And they have let's see. And the little illustration that they have in this module that was in, I believe, Dungeon Magazine. Yeah, Dungeon Magazine number 176 from March of 2010 is awesome. It's like a 3/4 view of the keep, and they give a really great illustration of how the structures rise up on the keep or on the fortress, and it's just a really neat little illustration for reference. I think Dungeon Doodles did it. Dungeon Doodles. They also did a really neat 3/4 view of Fallcrest from 4th edition from the DMG, which I used several times in many games. Fallcrest is a great starting city. It is on par with Brindle from the Red Hand of Doom adventure module, which I also use. I'm actually running Red Hand of Doom right now. Yeah, Brindle's great, but so is Fallcrest. All right, so yeah, I mean, I used the Keep on the Chaos Scar article because it was an article in the Dungeon Magazine number 176, and they have a chapel in there, but I had it set as a chapel of or maybe they didn't. Maybe I just put that in. Well, they have they actually, instead of just the Castellan, they have the actual ruler of the key of the fortress is Lord Drysdale. He's the ruler of the keep on the Borderlands. He's a human paladin. And they have him as a paladin, tongue-tied, paladin of Arathis, which I had, I think, as a paladin of Helm, which is about the same. As far as you know, going from 4th edition, Nintir Vale, and all that pantheon there, Helm is a close approximation from Forgotten Realms. It's about the same, lawful neutral. Not so much focused on civilization, but, you know, protection, which, you know, civilization affords protection. Yeah, it's the closest you can do, in my opinion. And they also have Elisan, who is a second in command. He's an elf cleric of Arathis. I think I used him as a half-elf. Just because the half-elves are generally just more metropolitan in D&D, like all around. They're sort of like the mediators between, you know, humans and any other race, because they see them as oh, okay, you're human but also not. So it's kind of neat. Incidentally, my favorite class race combo is half-elf bard. I mean, come on, half-elf bard. You get to know stuff, you get to talk to people, you get to RP. Perfect. Anyway, I digress. Again, with this, the first thing we want to do is just get a floor plan down. And with this, we might run into issues, because this is going to stick out 30 feet from this tower, or actually 30 feet. Ooh. All right, so that lines up with that. So, okay. So, all right, well, I guess we're just going to have the ground level. We're just going to make the ground level surrounding, immediately around the keep, and then just have it sort of depress as it goes. So it's going to be a very, very, it's not going to all just kind of decline here. There are going to be dips and rises and stuff, and that's going to be really interesting to do. It should be very, very interesting to try and do that, and I look forward to the challenge. Ugh, all right. All right, let's see. Let me just get out the map, the physical map here, so that I have it and I can see it as I'm doing this. All right, so starting here, we know that the floor is at least going to extend between these walls. Question is, what tile set do we use? Do we just use Morgoth? I think we just use Morgoth, right? We've been using it so far. It is a tile set that's equipped to do a fancy sort of fortress or mansion or castle. I think this should be fine. It has the fancy curtained windows and flying buttresses and stuff like that. Nice tall windows occasionally. Spires if we want to do them. So I think Morgoth is the way to go. Also because it's a very extensive. It also has fancy floor tiles too, which I like. And it's also just very extensive. It has a nice wide array, a wide selection of tiles to choose from. So for the keep, I guess we're just gonna get down to basic floor plan. And if we need to change the floor tiles later, we will. Let me swap out some of these tiles here in our quick bar. We will go with the most versatile one, which is this guy. So it's got a 1, it's got a rounded 1, or sorry, 2x2, a rounded 2x2, and a 1x1. It also has, we need that. We will need those. Okay, so I'm just going to drag it into a A 1x2, so we'll use that as well. Also, where is it? The arched alcoves with candles. We'll use that as well. All right. I have a feeling we'll need that. We'll also keep this open because I have a feeling we're going to need to dip into that a little bit more. So, to start, we're just going to drag this over here. Like, oh, actually, to start, we should probably make sure that our... it is not, right. Our grid is where it needs to be. So let me drag this down a little. Boop, boop. And that's at the base of this tower, which is where we want it. Uh-oh. This wall isn't the wrong... It's down half a step. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. That's weird. So is this just off by a bit? No, it's not. Okay, hold on. We can just line the grid up and make sure that we are where we need to be. So that should be, well, here. This should be the bottom of the floor tile of the tower, of both towers on either side. And if it's correct, then we're good. Oh, it's not correct. Oh, we goofed somewhere. We may have goofed somewhere. But where? Where did we goof? All right. Well, we're just going to operate with this as our as this being the correct one. Yeah. Those are the wall coming out from it and the wall going into it are both at the same height. Yeah, that is weird. That is awkward. So it needs to come up? Well, let's say if we use this as the correct one. So it needs to come up. Yeah. Which I guess we can do. It needs to come up half a step. So we can move it up half a step and this section of the wall up half a step. That should be fine. And then this wall will also have to come up half a step. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta move this down. Whoops. Come on. Jump. This thing's touchy. There it goes. Alright, so. Let me click and drag. Ah, crud. We're not going to get the whole... Okay, there we go. Now we can get the whole thing. Alright, so. Click and drag. Up to where we can see. The whole thing. Is that the whole thing? Control X. Alright. And move this up to half a step. Alright, cool. And then paste it right there. Oh, I remember we had an issue with this. Like it wouldn't place where we wanted it to. All right, so let's try there. It's like it's trying to place it like a step above where we want it to. All right, so let's try that. Is that correct? Nope. Okay. Oh, because of the I'm going by that measurement. All right, so let's go down another half step. At least I found out where that's where we messed up. There? Is that right? That's correct. That should be 100% correct. Cool. All right, let's double check. All right, so the grid is at the bottom of that floor tile. Excellent. Is it on the bottom of this floor tile? It is. We're aligned. Hooray. All right, so, and the grid is where we want it to be for this. Okay, cool. All right. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so, there. Oh, and we need a little half tile just to complete it. There we go. Cool. So that is the center. It's going to be coming up 10 feet from there, beyond the wall. So we can use it here as well. And a little 1x2. And then from there, you've got this section here and this section here. And we're going to take a little artistic license and go that much further. It doesn't extend quite that far. Actually, you know what? We can just do this. We'll do this. Do those, and then whoop. Like that. Perfect. And that's just about how it is depicted in the original module. Those are the towers on the outside. All right, cool. So the floor on the inside of the fortress, extends, let's see, that is 10, 20, 30 feet inward. So let's 3 by whatever. So, oh. 1, 2, 3, and over to there. And then this guy. Okay, let's double check. 1, 2, 30 feet. Cool. And then there is a section here. I'm not sure how I want to do that. I don't know. Can I do it that way? Whoops. Oh yeah, I suppose I can. All right, so this is going to be tricky. All right, so maybe we just we shouldn't have that extra 5 feet here. It should be exactly 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 feet. So, oh, I see. I think. All right, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh. There's an extra 10 feet here. Huh. That's weird. 10. I don't know why I'm doing it the hard way. That's 70 feet. It's about 70 feet, which is what we want, right? That wall. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Correct. Turn that off. There we go. This is 50 feet, and that is correct, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes. I think where we're getting mixed up is where the walls, these towers meet the walls. So we have 10 feet here, which in the module, that's correct. There's a 10-foot distance between this wall and where this wall starts. Yes, so that's correct. That's fine. The battlement, that's, I think, oh, wait. But then that should have us, we should have less space. Right? Or maybe not. Maybe that's... because that comes in there, and this is basically just the stable beneath here. This is basically supposed to cut in, but I have it cutting out, which we might change. I don't know. Let me see here. See how much room, how much space I've got here. 95 feet. Ish. About 95 feet. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have a 5-foot discrepancy. I mean, we can we can easily make that up on the walls here. Let's do this. Let's take this section and move it in. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing, tiles? You're getting all kinds of crazy on me. Just move it there. And yeah, I guess we'll just extend the wall an extra little bit. Whoops. There we go. We'll just extend it. So we'll need not that bit, but all that. Drop it. Oop. We want to drop it here. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Nope. Nope. Wrong. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing to me here? There we go. Drop that there. And just do a little thing right there. Perfect. Okay. So we made up the difference there. And now our floor plan is correct. Haha. Sure, that's fine. All right, good. And also, more importantly, that makes these kind of an odd number of tiles where I can build a centered structure off of, which was what I had noticed we couldn't do until we just went through all that nonsense. All right, so what we want to do is these 3 tiles here in the center. Or particularly this one and this one. We just want to get rid of this. We will replace them with that and this and one more of these. There we go. I guess it does come out 10 feet, doesn't it? Well, maybe we won't do it that way. Maybe we'll do it this way. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So there we go. There's the basic floor plan of the fortress. So we know for a fact that at the corners here and here, we're doing 10 by 10 towers. And they rise up. Let's double check how high. Let's see here. The round flanking towers, they're going to be square because that's all we can do, are 60 feet high. Okay. Well, the main building is 30 feet high, so they're twice the height of the main building. Okay. All right. Not a big deal. We can do that, I think. So yeah, our main plan is to use these. Which actually, I guess they don't have. Well, no, because then we're gonna have to join rounded walls with squared walls, and it's just gonna look all weird. So, so if each of these is 10 feet tall, which I mean they kind of are. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's how tall the tower is going to be. That's scary impressive. All right. I guess that's fine. Are we going to put a floor? I guess that depends on how this has to be built. Because we can do floor panels inside. We can. We have enough room where we can offset like a 1x2 section of wall. Or actually, no, we can't, can we? Because there's going to be a gap. Because we have to have, if we want a ladder to go up through it, we need one of these spaces to be empty all the way up. Or at least, you know, on each level to be empty. In order to do that, we have to forego a floor panel, which means there's going to be a gap between these sections of wall as you go up. And we don't want that. All right, so for now, I think we're going to leave it like that as a sort of a yardstick to kind of be like, hey, look, that's how tall we have to make it. Sure, for now, yeah, all right. So, and we know we need these walls to be here and here. Not a big deal. I will probably have to change the actual floor tiles there to be square, because it's going to be meeting up with the cobblestones, or just put cobblestones beneath it. I don't know what we're going to do there. That's fine. So this section, that we can keep the same. All right. So it doesn't really give a floor plan. It says it gives me 3 rooms. And so it gives me the 2 towers on the inside, the towers on the outside, and then the Castellan's quarters. Which, okay, thank you. I could have done with a little bit more more description there, but let's see. It says that there are iron doors. Do we have iron doors? We have fancy doors. I guess we'll just use the big stone doors. There you go. Close. What are you doing? There we go. All right. All right. Well, this is tricky. So if we have the entryway, there's going to be a hall. And that hall is going to lead down to the back end here, where you will be seeing most likely, or actually immediately, you'll see this and this. Some candles. I'm going to have it set so that the advisor, Ellison, who is a cleric, who's supposed to be a cleric of Arathis, or Helm, depending on your setting, his chapel is going to be here. It's going to be a pretty small area, probably like that big. So we'll have but then you also need access to the tower. So maybe, and the wall's going to be there. All right. So tell you what, let's do the walls, the outer walls, and that will show us what we have available to us. We do that. And this guy. And we can always go back and change the sections to have candles or not, whether, if we want them or not. All right. And windows, I don't think they're big on windows. You know, it's just it's a gap in your defenses, as far as they're concerned. I guess that's the mindset that they would have. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get 2 floors before we reach the top of this wall. And I mean, we have to... Oh, you know what? We can put floor at this base level, because there's going to be an actual full floor connected to here. So you can make an access to the second floor near this tower. And once you get to the roof of this area, we can put a ladder on the exterior of this tower. Which isn't ideal, and it's probably pretty scary. It could be very, you know, disturbing, super scary. But we're probably gonna, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is 1 full... 2 floor sections is equal to 1 of these cubes, right? I think so. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 2 cubes, which is a full height, floor height. So we can forego 1 of those, and if we do it this way, where we place a floor tile, a 1 by 1, and then a corner wall, and then alternate like that, then it's only it's fewer of these. I think it's only, what, 1 more? We can get a count. Let's see. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 50 is that. 60 is 1 more. Yeah, there you go. That's about the same height, with the little with the floors taken into account, and we're just gonna leave it like that. Luckily, the math worked out in our favor. Although we do have to put a floor on top, which makes it slightly bigger, which is fine. That's fine. All right. I'm just going to put basic walls down for now. When we go back in and do the set dressing, we can always just swap walls out as needed. Man, I just cannot place that one right. There we go. Do we want this to jut in? Yeah, I guess. Actually, that is a self-contained tower, more or less. So we probably want this and that, and then that and that, and we can use a filler pillar on that corner, in this corner. Sure. I mean, maybe. Are there going to be... That sort of implies that there's going to be a room here and also here, I guess. Well, I don't know. For now, let's just that's fine. We can have them like that, because the doors are gonna we are going to need a filler pillar here so that we can put a door. Or we can just, you know, use a good old clipping and just do this. Oops. Come on. Come on. Oh, turn clipping on. There you go. Do that. There you go. Problem solved. Cool beans. All right, so yeah, we can basically do the same thing over here. And with clipping on, we can just whoop. And we're just gonna click and drag from here. All right. So we know that that's gonna be a tower with the entrance. There's gonna be one door, and one section of the wall is gonna have a ladder leading up to the other levels of the tower. The chapel I want to have over on this end. The size is, I guess, just dependent. There's gonna be armory and barracks. It says there's an armory for the cavalry and also barracks for the men. So we have to take that into account. And which also makes me feel better about adding a little bit of wall on this side, because we have to have a really big stables over here in this corner. And okay. got a little spam message there. Yeah, okay. Sure. No thanks. Let's see here. As far as the shape goes, it's matching pretty good. I don't know. Maybe we figure the floor plan out. We kind of need it now. All right, so I guess the main thing is, where are we going to put the stairs? That's the big question. Should I put them here at the tail end? Should they be central, like a spiral stair? Maybe we put them back here. Or right near the entrance? I mean, we have a lot of space to work with, so it's just basically me trying to figure out, what do we put in here? I mean, it says there's an armory, there's barracks. We're going to put a chapel. There's going to be 2 tower sections, which is more room for the guards and stuff. And then the Castellan's quarters, which is Lord Drysdale's quarters, which is, again, a slightly bigger area. And it looks like the areas above here and here are basically just a balcony. So there is no second floor above this section and this section. Okay. That's not that works. That's fine. But it does extend out over here. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. And we can probably also use some of the... Well, we're probably going to be using the Morgoth roof tiles once we get to it. This is kind of an intricate thing here. All right, so let's get the doors down where we know they're going to be. So we know that there's a door here and a door here. Yeah, these can open out. I think I'm fine. Well, that's not opening out, is it? There we go. Just because there's not a whole lot of room on the other side of that door. So there we go. Those towers are contained, sealed, whatever. Great. This is going to be basically a grand hall. Oh yeah, there's also the area for dinners and stuff for like visiting diplomats and stuff like that. All right, so that we can definitely have down here, which means they also need a kitchen, right? Ooh, that does make it thing. And it says that there's a dungeon, so we need access below. So wherever we put the stairs, we're probably also going to have to make it so that it goes down levels as well, which is fine. We can do that. That's not a big deal. I think it's just making the decision to put it over here a little more solid. All right. So let me do this real quick. We know this is the entryway. So we're going to do something fancy schmancy here. We're going to use this. Oops. Oh, maybe we should have... hold on. Let's do this one and this one. And that one. And we're going to replace these tiles. Whoops. And we're going to put a big, extravagant... Oh, actually, we can just keep going, can't we? I think there's fine. Because we don't want to cut down on our available floor space for other things. But we can make it wider. Let's do that.
Ooh, maybe not.
Oh, we do have to... Well, yeah, we got to do that anyway. How do we do this? Oh. That's... Yeah, this is fine. If we do that, that, and that, and that, and then... Which is going to look weird, but it's kind of how we have to do it. Is there like a plain Morgoth floor tile? No, there's not. They're all fancy. Yeah, they're pretty much all fancy. So, it was in the dungeon one. And we could, I guess, use that, or... Yeah, let's just use this. This is fine. It's going to look slightly off, but whoa. That was very off. But, that's fine. We just need it to be square for the cobblestones. Which we will eventually put down. Okay, back to the Morgoth stuff. The carpet. The entryway, the grand entryway carpet. Yeah, I mean, the basic premise, for those who don't know what the Keep on the Borderlands is, it's a very early D&D module written by Gary Gygax, and essentially the basics of it, I'm paraphrasing, is that you're basically adventurers who come to this keep that is the last bastion of civilization at the edge of an area known as the Caves of Chaos. And there's monsters that hold up in those caves. I mean, it's been parodied and republished, and I mean they did a thing in 3.5 on it, I believe, and the thing in 4th edition. And it's just a classic D&D module, an adventure thing. I mean, it's kind of like, it gives a structure. It's at its core, it's a dungeon crawl, but it gives sort of a overall structure to it, where the players have a place where they can fall back if they, get overwhelmed or, something like that. And they can, buy stuff. They have sort of a support structure to their adventure, which is kind of neat. I think up until that point, it had mostly been just, hack and slash, kick down the doors, that kind of thing. I mean, with the advent of the published adventures, a lot of that kind of fell by the wayside to more plot and more interesting, NPC development and things like that. And this is that. It does have that, but it's certainly a lot more dungeon crawl-esque I'll say. There are interactions between, I believe, most of the monsters in the Caves of Chaos. Like, you can do a political kind of approach to it. If you want to play one tribe of monsters against the other, you can, and it does, I think, take that into account and give you, as the DM, information to accommodate that. If the players think, hey, what if we ally with these guys, but not really, and then go to their enemy and be like, hey, we know these guys' weakness, so you know, that kind of thing, that kind of jerk thing that players do. So yeah, it does take that into account. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have the chapel here in this area, and then have a hallway here that curves around and gives access to this tower. And we can put the ladder here, which will lead to the floor above. And similarly, oh, well, no, that's fine. I think that should be fine, right? Because the maybe not. Maybe here. Yeah, I think it would need to be here. Well, no, that's fine, because the balcony is this 20-foot by 10-foot area. This 10 by 10 is the tower. We're fine with that. We know that for sure. This central tile here will have to be empty, or be a hatch on the floor above, which is fine, right? Oh, actually, yeah, that is tricky, because there's going to be a wall here. Well, that's going to be a wall, and there's going to be a wall there. Huh. Well, this wall is going to be on the inside of this tile. That's fine. Right? Or is it going to be like that? Huh. That's the tricky part. I guess we'll figure it out when we get to it. Haha. It's not super... well, for now, it's not super imperative that we figure that out right now. So, this 20-foot area is going to be walled. Like the balcony, beneath the balcony, and this area is going to be the chapel. So, all right, let's just count on that. We'll put a nice big grand double doors in front of the chapel. Where are my doors? There are my doors. Yeah, stone doors. And they open in, not out. There we go. All right. And as far as how it is lining up with stuff, I guess we will do it this way. Do that. And this kind of wall, that kind of wall, another corner. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that works. And again, these walls. And is that going to be a corner there? Oh, this is tricky because the door... All right, I have to think about this. All right, no, we're good. We're good. We just have to do a regular wall, or a wall with just a candle, this kind of candle in it, on this side, and then a single wall here, and that should complete the structure. Enough. I mean, that's good enough. Okay, that's pretty good. Alternatively, we could either come out 5 feet or in 5 feet. Just so we have a sort of... Yeah, but that opens up pretty nicely into there. But if we come in, we might have to do a single door. I'm just trying to I'm trying to make it so that it looks nice in a way that we can put a statue in. Where are my props? There they are. Just as a sort of altar of Helm, which they have this knight statue, which is pretty nice for that. It's very well. It works very well. So we're gonna do a stone block. Actually, probably not. We're probably just gonna do, because we don't want to make it too tall. Although we could make this a 2-story area, although it would only be the 2 stories would only be in this back half of this area here, because this is balcony. This is not. This doesn't extend up above the floor. That's all going to be balcony. Oh, and since we know what this is, we can replace it with that wall. Perfect. And we can flip this one around, because for some reason they're off center. Let's see. Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, I mean, if we really, really want to, we could put a filler pillar in here, but not really worth it. Let's see. I'm thinking, actually, we could do that. I mean, it's not great. No. It would be nice if we could turn the statue a quarter turn. But we can't, so we're gonna put it right there. That works. And I don't know. Do we want to make this a 2-story room? As far as 1.5 story room. I mean, we could. Here, let's see. Let's put a block down and see how this looks sitting on a block. Sure. I mean, why not? Why not? We'll probably find out why not. We'll probably run into something and be like, oh, we should have done that. But for now, we're gonna try it. Let's see. All right, let's see. Where is the Morgoth tiles? I'm sorry, where are the Where is them? What is them? All right, so this is going to be tricky. I guess that works. Use the filler pillar there. That kind of works a little. And where is... Oh, here it is. Not so sure. Well... Ugh. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of fancy. Looks like a chapel. Not bad. All right. Sure. Cool. We're gonna do a little bit more. I mean, I don't think we have enough candles. No, we have plenty of candles. We could put more. There are actually some candles that we can use in lighting. So they do have candelabra single. How's that? Oh, with clipping, it actually. Oh no, that's not gonna work. So we can do that as long as it's on a half. It works pretty well. And actually, we might even be able to do it when we have a quarter. Let's see. Hey, look at that, right in the corner. Beautiful. And oh, we can do one over here as well. Oh, we can do a fancy one. Do a fancy one. There you go. There you go. All right, that's looking like a chapel. That right there is looking like a chapel. Laboratory? This is new. When did they come up with this? What? A Tesla coil? What? I missed a release. This is awesome. Whoa. Telescope? Look at that. That's cool. Magic cauldron? Whew. Alchemy distillery? What? What? That's pretty cool. Alchemy distillery base. Ah. Cool. Alchemy tables. Man, that's cool. I missed that release. Didn't even notice they came out with it. Ding dang. Alright. Sweet. Well, back to this. We're gonna do one pew. Pew! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, cool. So, yeah, there's enough room for basically one pew. Why not? We could maybe do two, but it'll make it feel a little cramped. I think one is fine. And we probably want some book or something. Oh, those would probably be in Ellison's quarters. Yeah, that's fine. I wish they had like a basin or something. They have a cauldron, which I guess we could use. Along with Castle Ruins. Where is it? There we go. This guy. We're sort of a font of holy water. We could say that's a basin. Actually, I kind of like that right there anyway. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be a two-story structure. We don't really need that in the corner. We can actually do, now that we've played around a little bit, we know that we can do another candle in that corner, which, you know, why not? Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Whoops. There we go. All right. Looking pretty good. Cool. So, building up the floor above. We can probably get away with... Oh no, see, because that's on a weird angle. All right, so we have to do... we have to build the walls out basically the same way we did here. We can fudge a little But, you know, when it comes down to it, we basically just, we should just build them out the same way. Whoa. There we go. Those candles are precariously stacked. Maybe I should just use this, the alcove candle. Yeah, because, yeah, sorry. There we go. And same for these two these two sections here. There and there. And this section here. Oh, and this section here, actually. Cool. Oh, and the section above the door. We can also do that. That's not the section above the door. That is. There we go. All right. Do we want a window? We could just do a window here for the chapel. It's gonna get real smoky in there with all those candles. Yeah. Oh, didn't want to do that. We'll just put a window there. That's fine. All right, corner, corner, and now we just need sections of wall. Ooh, problem. Slight problem. Minor problem. All right, so for these, we are actually going to have to use the tiles with partial floor, or put down a 1x1 floor tile beneath each of those. Oh, I don't like it. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, so this guy is what we're gonna need, which, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, can we use clipping to our advantage here? Like, vertically? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Let me see. Let me get a regular wall. Flip it. And place it. And, oh. Kind of? Sort of? Kind of, sort of? But that's gonna be real... I mean, unless we use the same exact tile. And even then, it's just gonna look kind of weird. Yeah, I mean... yeah, that's kind of iffy. Actually, hold on. Hold up. There is this thing that... no. Nope. It was worth a shot. Alright. Well, as I said, we were probably going to run into something that would change our minds about making this 2 stories, and hey, we found it. So one thing we can do is we can just put that there, then place this on it, and I should... nope, still too tall. Alright, then it's just going to be that. How about that? Cool. Well, that is a pretty tall thing. Alright, that's fine. Ugh. Alright. So, let me see what we can do here. that there? Is that... Meh. No. Trying to find a way to make this look like a chapel now that I had to remove all of my cool stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. I know what we can do. We can get rid of these walls. Replace them with regular walls, or this wall? This wall should work fine. Yes. That's fine. Alright, so replace those with that. Check. Part 2. We recreate that section. This guy. Whoops. Do that. Yeah, it's still fine. I think that's okay. And we just need to close it up, which is just this simple. Do that. And oops. That. And it does stick through the wall a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah. Alright, so there you go. Oh, actually, to avoid that, we can, whoa, no. You don't want to do that. Oh, no, never mind. All right, so cool. There you go. This opens in, there's the chapel, all that fun stuff. Good enough. All right. That's that squared. Let's see here. We do floor tile. Yeah, let's do the floor above real quick, just to see how this is gonna play out. So there. Oh, those tiles need to be different. It's the balcony. We can, yeah, I think we'll stick within the Morgoth tile set, but yeah, that's more of a balcony. I think that's fine. Oh, there's also the roof flat. Ooh, I like it. Sure. my internal debate. Yes. Okay, not bad. Yeah, also if I would have made this 2 stories, it would have made accessing this balcony a lot more difficult. It would have just purely been decorative, instead of a defensive measure, which it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think that works. I like the look of it. Okay. So there's going to be a ladder here. Let me scroll down. Oop. There and there. And ideally a hatch, but now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like it's going to be that simple. We may need to move the ladder over here. Just because... Oh. Yeah, 10 by 10 hallway is not great for that. Turns out Yeah. All right. Well. Huh. What we can do, and I don't think it hurts us too much, is if we do that. Ooh. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Do that. And so on. Whoa. And then we just basically... Oh, I know what we can do. I know. Wait. No, that doesn't work. Shoot! Alright. There we go. It's a very narrow chapel. Let's put this here. There we go. That's fine. And this we'll put here ish. Man, that just makes it weird. That's fine. Put that around. And copy this. Whoop. All right. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's hardly requires a double door. I mean, that implies grandeur, but you walk in and it's just like, oh, it's just this. It's a very, very simple room. Yeah, that's fine. So what that afforded us is that now, oh, that balcony area is still the balcony area. Oh, they've got this too. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, sweet. That's even better. Hold up. What is it? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, it's a 1x1. Cool. But this, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's dope. All right. Cool. That works. I'm just worried about our lines, about how this is coming in this way. I don't know if that's gonna complicate things. It shouldn't, right? As we've discovered, probably. The answer is usually probably. All right. Anyway. Ooh, oh, no. Not there. There. And then that's going to be floor. All right. So there's going to be a hatch right here. Cool. Question mark. I hope. Because if we bring the wall here, and I guess use a filler pillar outside, that'll have to be that. I mean, we're not going to make any more compromises. That's got to be it. That's it. That is it. Ugh. All right. All right. There's your ladder leading up to the floor above. I don't know what we're gonna put down here. I don't know. Weapon rack. I don't know. I mean, we really didn't need to move everything then, did we? Right? Because if it comes out there and then it goes up and the wall comes that way, it's still gonna come in that way. Yeah, that's fine. All right. We'll extend the chapel back where it was eventually, but for now we're gonna leave it where it is. And yeah, as long as this tower is still adjacent to a floor, we're gonna keep that like that. Because now the wall is going to essentially be going like that. So we have this gap, but we can use the filler pillar to fill it in, which is not ideal, but it's an option, and we're going to use that. We want it that way. I think so. Is that right? Nope. One more. There we go. So yeah, there we go. It's filled in. That opens just fine. No gaps. We may also have to utilize it over here, but that's fine. Kind of expected that. So let's throw down some more floor tiles for this area. Whoop. Oh, no, that's fine, I think. Always kind of have to be like, I guess that's right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, once we get one side of this sort of squared away and everything figured out, the other half of it's going to be a breeze. In theory. Because I don't think we're going to be doing any crazy stunts with our build. I think we've learned our lesson. It's like, well, let's make the chapel two stories. That should be fine. All right, so this section is 2 stories. So this is the second floor. So up above, beyond this floor, this tower is just the tower. It does not connect aside from the base. Whoa, the base. Aside from at the base, I should say. And I believe that we're gonna have a ladder coming up this side so that you can get on top of the tower. And we are just gonna leave this area open so you can walk in. Well, this is on the second floor. So you can just walk in and there are arrow slits in there and you can just pew, 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 all you want. All right. It's starting to come together. It's starting to come together. This is a little tricky. All right. So on top of these, it says that there are battlements on top of these. Yeah. All right. We will somehow work in peak roofs and spires on some of these. I think on top of Lord Drysdale's section, we'll have a peaked roof with some spires. But aside from that, the others are just going to be towers with battlements. Every one of them. Okie doke. So there's that. Jeez. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, this needs a kitchen too, which we can put in the basement. Technically. Keep that in mind. We can put the kitchen in the basement. It's not ideal, but it's a thing we can do. And also, in doing so, we need to keep in. You have an idea of where we want to put fireplaces, because this structure, if it has a kitchen, it's definitely going to have a fireplace. And if it has a place where you want to entertain dignitaries and stuff like that, then you're definitely going to want a fireplace. I imagine it would be a centrally located structure, so like around here. So there's going to be a chimney that comes up, so we need to accommodate for that. Because Lord Drysdale's room's also definitely going to have a fireplace. 100%. All right. That looks fine. I feel kind of weird. I mean, yeah, we're going to extend the chapel back. Back 5 feet where we had it. And grumble the entire time because... Alright, that's fine, I guess. Alright, so we need 2 more sections above here. Let's just do this the quick way. Let me move this up to here. Click and drag. Copy. Paste. Paste. There we go. Corner tower almost complete. It is missing. Yeah, that's fine. It is missing a floor and floor and turrets. So that, hold down shift, that. And then the little ones, we want to hold down shift there and hold down shift there. Do we want like a full, like that? Whoa. Like that? Let's just do that. There we go. All right. That's a tower. That's a full tower. Pretty much done. Hooray. All right, cool. Another thing that we can, well, may or may not use are the pillars on the interior structures, just, holding up floors. Because you kind of need to do that for big structures like this made of stone. Let's see. So this hallway is pretty massive. I'm going to actually put a pillar. Oh, that's a buttress base. We want a fancy pillar. There's a fancy schmancy. Or, alternatively, we could use the castle ruins pillars, which are modular and a little more Spartan. They kind of speak to the kind of the overall motif of Keep on the Borderlands. Not fancy, just utilitarian. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. Cool. Alright, so door on this side, mirrored over here. That's going to lead to... I guess we could partition this off. No, this is definitely going to be the dining hall. And then this is just the access to the floor below and the floor above. And there's going to be a little walkway back here, of course. to lead to the tower. So it's going to curve around as narrow as we can, this hallway. Which actually, now that I think about it, I mean, what room can I really put here? Right? Nothing. Not much. I mean, we'll leave it open. We may eventually extend the chapel 5 or 10 feet this way and 5 feet. We're definitely going to extend it 5 feet this way, back where we had it. But for now, it's fine where it is. All right. So, good old fireplace. Where to put it? We could, because if we're coming back as far as we can, we do need a corner. So we can put it here or here. If the kitchen is on the level below, I guess either way it wouldn't matter. However, if we wanted to line up with the other fireplaces on the floors above, namely Lord Drysdale's room, here is sort of the optimal place, which is awkward because of how we have our floor tiles. We need a 2x2 section, which means we need to delete all 4 of these tiles and replace them with 2 1x2s and, well, basically, yeah, 1x2s, and leave a 2x2 section open. Fun. Let's get to it, huh? Shall we? Ay. All right, so that is lined up correctly. We need to get rid of you, and you. Replace it with yo, and yo. And as I said last time, on Sunday, there is only one fireplace. And it is in the tavern tile set. And there it is. There's your fireplace. The wall does not match the rest of the decor. That's fine. We will have to deal with the problem. Found a problem. All right, so here's what we do. We move it in one, and we're just going to have to double up the wall here. That is how we have to do it. This is how we do it. So it solves a problem while creating a small problem. I'm okay with that. All right, so there you go. Actually, with clipping, could we do this? Hold on. No. Hold down shift. Put it there. Oh, yeah, that looks horrible. No, we can't. So yeah, there. That's how that has to be. Well, I mean, wait. Let me see. We can do that, which still doesn't work. Let me see. Do we have, are any of these walls thicker than normal? Let's see. You do that? Nope. Doesn't do anything. All right. All right. I'm just gonna do that. It's fine. All right. So that does make it tricky for the corner, but that's okay. We will have to just ooh, yeah, that is tricky for the corner. That's fine though. We got it. We got it. The corner is gonna just be that and that with a filler pillar. I mean, that's kind of how we have to, right? There's going to be a wall coming this way. I do have to keep that coming this way. I have to keep that in mind. So maybe we move that there. Sure. That will do. That'll do. All right. So, and one thing we're going to put down just so we know where it is and at all times. And so this ensures that we leave room for it, is the castle table. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be... I guess it's just going to have to be right there. So somebody's going to be real close to that fireplace, which is fine, I guess. Let me see. Figure out how that's coming off there. All right, so that... So the wall is coming from here. So you have half a space here where you can sit chairs down. Ugh. All right. That's fine. There are also benches that are half spaces, I think, that we can throw down. If needed. Let's see. All right. So, double doors. We're going to mirror that over here. Let me get to the doors section. Whoops. Doors. Stone doors, double. And that is the correct way. Yes, thank you. All right. So, yeah, and let's figure out the general outline of this room. So, whoops. Yeah, coming out from there, the walls will have to go this way. Actually, we'll just use candle walls with the alcove there and there, and then flip it around and do one like that. Ugh. I do not like how they dip, how they are uneven. It's gonna mess with my brain. It's fine. All right. And and we do have to close this gap. There you go. All right. And if we really, really wanted to, we can use the filler pillar to hide the edges of this fireplace. Like that. And whoa. Oops. Like that. Kind of helps, right? You can just, and once the ceiling's down, you won't even see this part. Ay. Oh, I guess you could just use a filler pillar to conceal the other side of it. Oh, you know what? We might do that. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, so. Oh, wait, no. Because we can only place it. We can't. Never mind. It has to be that bulky. It has to. I mean, the other option is we use the forge in props, but then it's a forge, not a fireplace. Right? Where is it? Where are you, forge? Forge. Risha. Bort. Forge. Where is the forge? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, all it would do is illustrate how it wouldn't work, and I don't need to do that. Oy. Put that around. Alright, so other question, do we put a door here? I would say yes. Servant's entrance. And we'll put it right here near the fire. Excellent. All right, so door. Open. It wants to open the other way, please. Thank you. And we need a 1x2. We'll do one with a candle. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, no, that's fine. Actually, that's fine. We can do that, and then clipping for that. Or not. And there's half of a candle in that alcove. All right. Oh, we can always just throw a candle in the corner anyway, so that's fine. So we need the regular half wall. There. Cool, cool. Ooh, stone throne. Forgot we had that. Look at that fancy, fancy thing. All right. So there will need to be like a side table for service. They don't really have small tables. There's a desk. Oh, actually, we can take the desk and use clipping to throw it into the wall a little, which will save us some space. Again, I don't know where it is. There's a bench. Shabby bench. Where is the desk? Torture table. Sure. There's the workbench. Where's the freaking desk? There's a small wooden table, wooden bench. I probably scrolled past it like, oh, there it is, side table. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So, oh, there you go. Hold down shift and just place it there and you get a little, it's right there. Excellent. All right. That works. It's not sticking out the other side. That's very important. And actually, let me rotate this so you do actually have an operable, because it does have a drawer in it that you can open. Woohoo! Which is a very nice little, weird little feature. And then benches, which I've passed a couple times. I mean, we don't... Oh, there's the forge. So, yeah, I mean, you can use this. It's not ideal. It isn't flush with the wall most of the time. I guess maybe it is if you're using the other half of the space. Here, let's see. Oh, here we can do it this way. Whoa. Oh. Clipping. There. So, yeah, you can kind of get away with it there if you put something to cover up this with clipping, which is just kind of extra work. I mean, we can try it. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Because this is very, very bulky. I mean, we can't in good conscience just... All right, so we have to try, right? We have to try. All right, so there's that. Here's the forge. Oh, but it's not at the right thing. We would have to use filler pillars anyway. Yeah, I guess that's fine, because even so, it's only coming out one square as opposed to two. I don't know. Maybe it's just 6 of one, half a dozen of another. One of those situations. And even then, I would want to change the floor tiles beneath it to something else. Ugh. I'm so particular. Let's see. So I think the easiest way to do this. Let me get the floor tile that we want to use. We'll use just a cobblestone. Actually, yeah. Let me come up half a step. That actually would work really well. Come up half a step. Use these corner 1x1 cobblestone tiles. Move this back over here. Okay, that kind of works. All right, take the wall section, move it there and there, and maybe not. Oh, I know what we're gonna do to cover up this. I know what we're gonna do. We're going to have it so that the chimney comes up through there from the floor below, which means we're going to need a block. Come on, Castle Ruins. There you go. We're going to need this one of our... Oh, or we could just use the chimney. What am I doing? There is an actual chimney tile in Tavern. There's also one in Rural. Rural Juror. The Rural Juror. There it is, chimney. So, boom. Come on. Oh. Didn't want to... There we go. Cool. All right. So, this kind of works. We can also use... Oh, we're gonna need the other... we're gonna need to go all the way up. Whoops. Come on. Oh boy, this is tricky because... Hold on. Let me do this. Alright. Hopefully that helps. Yes. Perfect. Alright, that's what we want. Alright. Ugh. So, if we do it this way, it will allow us to... It saves some floor space here, which is good. Also, I think if we use the Castle Ruins, they have a half wall? Question mark? Yes, they do. This guy, and we can put that behind there, and that looks a little bit more authentic. So there's your fireplace. It's not as grandiose as the other one, but it doesn't take up as much space, surprisingly. And I mean, look at that. It's bulky as hell, and it's less space than the other one. Because we can still technically put something in this corner now and something here without having to worry about it. Ooh, yeah, actually. We can put another side table. If I can find it again. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Stacks of rugs. There it is, side table. It's right after the rugs. Just have to remember that. So yeah, the side table is a 1x1. So if you have a half space and you use clipping, you can drop it in there. Pretty easy, but otherwise it will occupy a 1x1. So we can actually... Whoops, rotate, please. Rotate. There we go. So if we take it and drop it here... Meh. I don't like it there either. So I don't know. Maybe we're okay with just what we have. That's a 1x2. Maybe. And this is a little bit out there, but if we take the sarcophagus and we drop it there, does it stick out? Oh, ever so slightly. So it's a pretty elaborate side table, and it can open up. However, it's befitting the decor. It only minorly protrudes here, which it will grate on my sensibilities, but I will tamp it down. I will tamp down the bile in my throat. But that's fine. This is fine. This is an operable table, quote unquote. I can live with that. That's fine. Cool. All right. So, we could also just use it as the table. It's half the length of this, not nearly as, bulky. But it's fine. We'll just leave it the way it is. All right. So there's the room where the visiting dignitaries are entertained, fed, that kind of thing. We can also put candelabras on the table. That would be under lighting. There we go. Lighting. 1 by 1 candelabras. Throw in there. Sure. Cool. All right. So, trying to determine what to do now. Oh, we can also do one over here in the corner on the side table, which, and it's slightly floating. I'm okay with that. Not really, but hey, whatever. I guess that... can we get it? Oh, here we go. Maybe that'll do it. Whoa. No, it just defaults to the top of that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Moving on. All right. So there's the dining hall. Cool. On the floor above are going to be the barracks and the armory, and we'll get to that next week when we come back and do more of this. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. As I said before, TaleSpire does not sponsor this stream. I just like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to work with. If you are looking to play some Dungeons and Dragons and not just watch someone make a map that is going to be used in a game of Dungeons and Dragons, you can check out my links. They've been scrolling across my screen here as I've been streaming. I've got Instagram. I'm at Dyson Brews at Instagram. I'm also at Dyson Brews in Twitter if you want to keep updated as to when my videos go live. I am also on Eventbrite at Dyson Brews. Just search Dyson Brews at Eventbrite, and that is where I have my monthly games up, where you can buy tickets. It is about $18, and we have I have 2 monthly games, one on Sunday, one on Tuesday. The Sunday game is in the afternoon. The Tuesday game is in the evening, and I have one tonight. The table is basically full for the one tonight. Sunday, there are usually seats open, and Sunday's game is coming up on the 15th. Yes, 15th. So this weekend. Yeah, I guess we'll see you. I will be back here on Thursday. We're going to be streaming some more Hyper Light Drifter. So until then, stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's some buttons you can press to do stuff. Be alerted whenever I post a video up here. I don't know if you want to do that. That's fine. If not, that's cool too. So until Thursday, stay safe and peace.